Hey everyone, Becky Launder here. Welcome back to day 2 of our Modern Direct Seller Fall Challenge. Now, today we are diving all in around relationship building and growing your customer base. So a couple quick things as we're getting started. Make sure you have your workbook that is available over at myconsultanttraining.com/fall challenge. That will also make sure that you're getting these emails delivered to you to your inbox every morning, just in case you want to wake up bright and early and dive in. And make sure that you continue to post a picture or comment done on the post to let me know that you've accomplished that day's challenge. Now, I don't know about you guys, but yesterday was so good. I loved seeing all of your comments, all your engagement, all of the business habits and reflections that you came up with around 2020 and what that looks like for you. So we're pushing forward. We are diving in to talk today about building relationships, increasing the number of customers and teammates that you have on your team here in Q4. This is definitely something you want to have in your back pocket as you're starting the fall season. Okay, so you know that I am very intentional about growing your business, right? We've talked a little bit about that, these intentional actions that you're taking in your business and how each of these small actions add up over time. So I'm gonna let you in on a little secret formula that I've come up with. It's called 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3,000. All right, so my math majors out there are like, tell me a little bit more about that. Okay, so this is what I want to challenge you to do every single day in your business. Reach out to 3 current customers, checking in on their orders, asking how they're doing, making conversation. Check in with 3 potential customers. These are 3 people on your radar, but they have not placed an order or shopped with you before. And 3 people that you would absolutely love to have on your team. So we're gonna be very intentional about these connections. 3 current customers, 3 potential customers, and 3 people we'd love to have on our team. Okay, this is where the math comes in. If you do that every day, or just most days pretty much, it will add up to over 3,000 connections in a year. That is huge, you guys. That is huge. Think about what that would do for your business. Adding 3,000 conversations. Now, if I told you to go talk to 3,000 people, you'd be like, you are crazy, right? But when you break it down into these small actions, it feels much more manageable, right? So you can reach out to 3 plus 3 plus 3, 9 people each day to intentionally build a relationship with them. Now, I think it's really important to point out here that it doesn't have to be just about business. We don't want to be in people's face every day telling them, oh, look at this new product. Oh, have you ready to shop with me? No. We want to be genuine and we want to be authentic as you're building these relationships. The business will come. I guarantee it. The business is coming, but it's so important to intentionally build these relationships. Maybe it's just saying, oh, you have an Insta pot? So do I. What's your favorite recipe? Or maybe it's saying, oh, your kid's really struggling with distance learning? Yep, mine is too. Let's talk about that. So it doesn't have to be just business focused. You can work in a little bit of personal life in there too, which is only going to solidify that relationship and make it less weird when you're actually ready to talk business to them. So my recommendation to you is to think about who you can reach out to every single day to build those relationships through the fall season. Now, we did a direct sales insight survey earlier this year. You may have participated in that. Thank you. You're one of our respondents. And the number 1 challenge last year direct sellers faced in their business was building their customer base. And do you want to know what their number 1 goal? Their number 1 goal in 2020 was to grow their customer base. So this formula, this 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3,000 formula, is your solution. You just have to talk to people. So this goes beyond posting on social media. So I think sometimes we think, oh, if I post about it, they'll see it, and if they're interested, they'll reach out to me. And they might. That happens sometimes. But more often than not, it is going to take you being proactive and reaching out to that person and sharing a bit more about your business or your product after maybe they've commented on something or liked something or seen a few of your posts. So doing that in a one-on-one conversation versus a one-to-many conversation, which is typically what we're doing when we're posting on social media, is your solution. I can almost guarantee you that if you're doing the work and you're building these relationships every single day in your business is going to skyrocket. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 equals 3,000. You know I like a good worksheet. So I want you to grab this worksheet and I want you to start thinking, this is on page 8, by the way, I want you to think about who you can be reaching out to. Maybe just map out the next week. Who are you going to connect to each day to build that relationship? Also, at the top of your worksheet, there's a couple sentences you can fill in. The first one is building the relationship with intention. Means that you're doing this every day in your business. This might be one of those business habits you decided to put in place yesterday when we talked about habits in your business. So building it with intention means that you're not just gonna willy-nilly message people when you feel like messaging them. You are going to intentionally reach out to current customers, and potential teammates every single day in your business. And when you reach out with authenticity, what that means is that you're being genuine and you're being real and you're being straight with people. You are not copying and pasting. You're not sending a spammy link dropping message about buying your product before your upcoming party closes. You are reaching out and building a relationship. And when you build a relationship with authenticity, it's a conversation. It's a back and forth. It's not a copy, paste, send, copy, paste, send. We've all been there. It's okay. It's actually saying, hey, how are you doing? How is distance learning going at your house? Oh yeah, it's like that. It's like this over here at my house. And you carry on a conversation, and when you feel the time is right, when you get one of those cues from your customer, like they ask you about your business or they mention they saw you posting about a particular product, or if you just have something really good you have to tell them about, like an upcoming sale or a special deal, then you drop it in and you mention like, oh, by the way, I know you've had your eye on this. Guess what? It's on sale. Or, oh, by the way, on Thursday, I'm doing this really fun, like online hangout. I'd love for you to check it out. Do you want an invite? Right? So it's all about building that intentional and authentic relationship, inviting people into your business when the time is right. It's not about spamming people. It's not about copying and pasting messages. We're going to get into that a little bit more tomorrow. It's about building those real relationships with people. Now, a couple of suggestions on that. If you have a quiet VIP group, this comes up all the time. I have a VIP group and nobody's commenting or liking or seeing my posts. Then you really need to work this into your 3 plus 3 plus 3 plan, right? You're gonna go through your list. You're gonna go to your VIP customer list and you're gonna look at the members in your group and you're gonna message 3 a day, 5 a day, 6 a day, 10 a day, however much you can fit in. Building that relationship. The more you're connecting with them on social media, the more likely it is they're going to see your posts on Facebook as well. That helps the algorithm because it's telling Facebook, hey, they're friends and they're chit-chatting over Messenger. I don't know if you've noticed that before, but after you chat with someone, you see a whole lot more of them over in your news feed. So make sure that if you have a quiet VIP group that you're doing your 3 plus 3 plus 3 and not just being reliant on posting on social media. It's gonna take having those personal conversations with your group members. I also get the question a lot about how do you do this on Instagram? I see people and I kind of want to follow them, but I'm not really sure the best way to do it. So a quick tip on Instagram. Instagram is pretty magical because when you respond to somebody's stories, it goes directly into their DMs or direct messages. So if you're responding to something they've posted, it opens up a conversation with them. This gives you an opportunity to do your 3 plus 3 plus 3 and include them in that and have a conversation with them, respond to their story, kind of chit chat back and forth, continue to build that relationship. So that's a really great way online and on Instagram that you can be doing that 3 plus 3 plus 3. The other thing that I think is important to mention is that you have to connect with people where they're at, right? So if there's somebody that you really want to share your business with, but they're not hanging out on Facebook, don't send them a Facebook message. That's just weird, right? Like, send them a text. If you normally text them, text them. If you normally send them a Facebook message, send them a Facebook message. If you normally connect on Instagram, do it there. So be real, be human, be genuine, be authentic, and be intentional, right? That's the key, is being intentional in building those relationships day in and day out. All right, so I hope that gave you some really good tips on building relationships, expanding your customer base. Grab page 8 of your workbook. Jot down some names of who you might be able to reach out to this week or next week. Go ahead and work it into your schedule. Build this into your business habits, and you will see your business grow. Some quick math for you. If you do this every day between now and the end of the year, over the next 3 plus a week or 2 months, right? You will reach almost 1,000 people. That's huge. That is huge. Okay, so take a picture of your workbook, drop it in the comments. You are eligible for our prizes today. I will be back with you tomorrow, day 3. We are talking about selling without being spammy. Nobody wants to be a spammer. All right, you guys, thank you so much. See you tomorrow.